It's the day after Mother's Day. Let's see here. I was gonna show you the sunset, which is why I'm out, so late right now. It's almost 8 o'clock already. But well, I mean, it's not much to see. I mean, the sky is kind of pink, but you can't really see the actual sunset right now. It might be below the houses. I always enjoy those, So the whole mother thing, I've really been ripping into men because of not stepping it up and being the man, taking care of your children and loving on your woman the same way you loved on her when you were yeah, what's up, baby? But yeah, it just 2019. I had a conversation. It's not 2019. It was May. Wow, years going by so fast. With a man who works in a welfare office in Columbus, Ohio. That's Ohio. And he says no. There's absolutely no excuse. I guess more than 20% of 20. He gave me some numbers. More than 20%. He said almost 1 out of 4 applications are fraudulent for welfare. And he says it's his women, mothers, and not only are they fraudulent, but in my case, I'm gonna talk about my mom. Okay, I have, and I've been really just letting it all out, They're just using their bodies, using their children. It's bugs. Kind of go up my nose and in my ears. Using children just to get money. I actually met a woman, and here I am now, almost 4 years old. She explained to me, she's in her probably close to 70 or so. Yeah, when I was a child, Mom always said, get knocked up and you're out of the house at 18. That's that. We want you to get knocked up so you can go, find a way to get some money. But anyway, the number of welfare recipients has quadrupled since I think it was. Go check out Lexington Law. I mean, there's a private company, but they had a good breakdown of all this stuff. I saw a breakdown of it, So it's not just the men, it's not just us. It's the women, and they're absolute liars. My mother, okay. And I'm just really now accepting this whole kidnapping thing. She kidnapped me, kept me away from my father for so many years. But she basically when you look at it, because my dad ended up marrying this woman that he was with who knew me since conception, before conception. My mom and this woman named Sue, who my dad married and still, I guess, is with now. I mean, we haven't talked since last year. They were friends, and I guess my mom was basically trying to get my dad to stay with her instead of Sue. That's not uncommon. But the reality is this: it's these churches, the marriages. I mean, I've never seen a happy marriage, even in the churches, which got the synagogues too, and obviously Islam is a mess. The way they treat those women, ugh. I tell you, I like the way Indians, talk to their wives. But that's another issue too. They can be rough as well. I'm so gentle, calm, joyful with women. So I'm just absorbing this more from the Lord, and how I desire the women of my children to be. You are going to obey our children, submit just the same way I do. Yep, it starts right here. Children are so little, they're fragile. They're tough too. Throwing my son around and toss him in the water and tackle on the beach. You see pictures on Facebook. It's really cute. Play tackle. Oh, it's so cute. They're tough. They could, get 3 of them on you, under 5. They'll find a way to get you to be tackled too. I love children. So my mom, I guess she had some issues about a month after I was born with her body. I guess it was maybe 2019 now, about maybe 15 years ago. she ended up having the rest of her insides just torn out. People, this is not an accident, okay? It's not, you know, you don't just accidentally get cancer. You don't just accidentally get a sexually transmitted disease. That's a big one. Oh, they just happen, you know. Or you don't just accidentally get caught with possession of cocaine. I like that one. Oops. You don't just accidentally get multiple sclerosis. I know it's, or even genetic diseases. All this stuff is curable anyway. That's my point, you know. But yeah, my mom had her. I mean, just everything. Yeah. Every woman out there that's ever had like an abortion, they've really had some serious problems. And I know some women who have had abortions, and they've done really good too, turning around their lives. Wow. We got a big issue in America, not with just women, but with men and mothers refusing to respect their children. But yeah, I've constantly blamed. There we go. How about that? Blamed the men, but it is women too. I mean, I accept that. You know, what this man who was working for the welfare department in Columbus, Ohio, was telling me, and you can see in my lawsuits, for example, Georgia, Ohio, these divorce lawsuits, they'll do anything. And in both those cases, I even, you know, told the judge in Georgia, I said, you got all this stuff right here is perjury. I'm not saying all these the majority of divorce lawsuits are filed by women. They're seeking cash. What do you need the cash for anyway? What really? I mean, the Federal Reserve notes. The note is dollars. Drugs, probably. So, and of course, I want to take responsibility and put the onus on myself and lead the men. But I've gotten to the point now. I really accept this, that it's not just me and men. Women, they can connive the same way men can lie. Whatever. A man can tell 1,000 lies. I've learned my lesson. It's Madonna. Live to tell. So that's my piece regarding motherhood, fatherhood. I love fatherhood. There's nothing I enjoy more than being father, and it's really being in submission to the children. I'm surprised. We did get a lot of rain today. So that's why these bugs are out again. So I just see them flying all over the place. And I'm gonna roll off. Thank you so much. I love you all.